What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? Thursday Night Live. Thursday Night Live Q&A. Q&A, guys. Just throw your questions at me. Try to answer them. And then, if I see somebody cool, maybe I'll bring them on. Lloyd King says, yo, what's up, man? Thursday night Q&A, guys. Just trying to answer as many questions as I can for 1 hour. You know how we do it, man. What's going on, guys? Thanks for joining in. Thursday Night Live Q&A. Just type your questions in the chat, and I'll try to answer them. Yeah, my hair's grown, yeah. Especially when it's wet, man. My hair is pretty long. I think I got about 2 more years of letting them grow out. Arturo Reyes says, is it snowing over there? Nope. It's supposed to be cold, though. Tomorrow, I think. It's just cold. You see my coat? Got my big coat on. Jorge Perez, Brazil. What's up? Beleza. Q&A, guys. So we're trying to keep it jiu-jitsu related. Please. Lloyd Kang says, have you taken any precautions due to spike in COVID cases? I got my booster shot, and that's pretty much what I did. And also just trying to be safe, So if I ever feel a little run down or anything, I just take a few days off. You guys can always get tested too if you're worried about that. Q&A, guys. We got a good hour, so just throw your jiu-jitsu questions my way. Let's see. Push you if I have to have you use your BJJ in a street fight. Nope. I've been pretty smart, man. I stay out these streets like that, man. I'm not fighting in these streets. Coming up, I had some crazy friends that would get in, fights at the bar and stuff, but I was just, I was too busy training, man. I didn't have time to be fighting. Jimmy X Guard says, you looking to compete anytime soon? Probably Pans. I think that's in April. I'm not sure about the trials. It's like the same days, same weekend, same day almost, or maybe the week before or something weird like that. So it's just tough, It's hard to fly and travel to all these places unless you got a good sponsor, which most people don't have. Yeah, sponsor yourself, man. Yeah, guys, Q&A. Go ahead and throw your questions. Brazil. Man, Brazil representing, man. Tyler Martin, BJJ. Would you always switch to 50-50 when attacking the legs from DOA? What is DOA? I don't know what that is. You gotta tell me. Dead on arrival. What is that? Is that some Tim Planet slang, man? I don't understand. I don't speak Tim Planet. Yeah, let me know what that means, man. Lloyd Kang says, who you think will win? Benny versus Islam. Man, I don't know, man. They both probably gonna be striking. I don't know, man. It's a coin toss. You got a coin? We'll toss heads or tails, man. Heads or tails. I mean, it's a fight, Benny. I actually competed against Benny, so I probably will be rooting for him. Yeah, guys, if you're just joining Q&A, we're just type your questions. I'll try to answer them. Jiu-jitsu related questions, not life related questions. I can't help you there. Push you if I have to. I only ask. I use my 30 years of age after a basketball game. Love your posts and teaches in art. I still don't understand. What did he say before? Let's see. Oh, yeah, I don't. Let's see. Arturo Reyes says, who was your main professor? You started at the Alliance HQ. Yeah, so I started with the first Alliance black belt bull. This is a big 300-pound guy, and then I ended up moving to Alliance HQ probably a year later. So I was training with Jacare, and so Romero Jacare, not Ronaldo Jacare. People get that confused. And so he had a lot of different assistant instructors. So we had Roberto Travin for a little bit. We had Cobrinha, Lucas Lepri, Leo Noguera. Yeah, guys, Q&A. Trying to get to as many questions as I can. Oh, double outside Ashi. Man, yeah, you know that was some Tim Planet speak right there. So double outside Ashi. And what was the question? Switching to 50-50. Yeah, I cannot. That's too complicated for me to think about right now. I'm sorry, buddy. That's too focused. I can't even picture that situation right now. Jits Kit says, "What do you think the difference between a purple and brown are? I feel like they are so close in skill to each other." It might seem like they're close in skill. I'm assuming the brown belt is going to have more knowledge, especially of defense, offense. Brown belt probably has more experience teaching, so helping beginners, running classes. Purple belt might have the skill, but it's just like the skill without like some of the extra refined details. A lot of the defense probably might be missing. They might be super focused on attacking at purple belt, and then maybe some other positions are weak. Usually at brown belt, you have a fully developed game, top and bottom. Purple, you might still be like super top dominant or super bottom dominant. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the individuals, but typically, brown belt's probably going to be more well-rounded. Probably live more life, more life experience at brown belt. Purple belt still making mistakes, still just kind of messing around. Sometimes it's maturity too. Sometimes you might be like a purple belt, you're really skilled, but you might be immature. You're not like ready to be at the next level. You might be too cocky, doing stupid stuff out there. You know what I'm talking about. Skipping warm ups. you know, by the time you're ready for brown belt, you start actually attending the warm up. You're doing the running warm up. You're like helping people. Nimrod BJJ says, would a fundamental Hodger Gracie type of game work in the current competition environment? Listen, man, that style is timeless. It's always going to work. It's always going to be effective. It's always going to be tough because they don't make mistakes. Guys, yeah, Q&A, guys, just answering questions, so type them out for me. I'll try to get to them. I can't answer all of them. Maybe I'll bring somebody in if I need to, like on that double outside Ashi DOA position. Jorge Perez says, "Are you going to see you in BJJ Stars in Brazil 2022?" They don't like me in Brazil like that. Actually, I really want to go. I'm gonna maybe this year, next year. I want to plan a trip to Brazil. But I want to do it right, I feel like a lot of Americans, they go and they just do like touristy stuff. But man, I want to go, really experience Brazil and, experience Jujitsu in Brazil and see the real people, I'll do it right, man. I'll do it right when I go. Yeah, but no plans on competing in Brazil right now. Khalid Zhang Tove says, "Evening, Alec. How's everything?" Good, man. Chilling. Oh yeah, guys, I'm dropping a few updates. Got a new instructional coming out with BJJ Fanatic. Not BJJ Fanatics. Oh, sorry. If you haven't checked out my instructional with BJJ Fanatics, go check it out. It's keeping the guard in Nogi. And then I just worked on a new project with Jiu-Jitsu X. I'm not sure when it's coming out, but just be looking out for that sometime soon. And also, I think tomorrow I got a really cool video dropping on YouTube, so be sure to check that out. I think it'll be really, really cool for you guys. So yeah, just chilling, man. Training hard, working out hard, trying to make content hard, trying to stay healthy. DJ, what's up, DJ? Tyler Martin says, "I'm not Tim Planet." Man, you sound like you're speaking Tim Planet for a second. Hey, thanks. We got Coping. She bought a badge. Thank you. I forget that stuff's on there, to be honest. Yeah, guys, if you want to donate to the channel, thanks. I appreciate it. Sponsor a broke jiu-jitsu guy. Nimrod BJJ says, "What are your tips for finishing triangles if you have short, stocky legs?" I guess the first one is really utilize all your leg. So usually when I'm teaching the triangle, people aren't really using all their leg. So for instance, like their hamstring's not even touching the neck. It's like kind of hanging off. That's a big detail. Controlling the posture. Um, you know, I mean, sometimes, and also sometimes you can't finish a triangle. Kind of gauge if you can finish that triangle. You know how snakes will kind of gauge if they can eat something. They gotta like kind of make sure before they commit to eating the animal that they can actually digest it. So yeah, some tips that help me. If you miss a triangle, be ready to go omoplata. That's been what I've been using a lot lately. Like I'll kind of threaten with the triangle because they're not expecting it, right? Especially if you're short. You throw a triangle, they'll be like, oh god, and then I can switch to omoplata a lot easier. Khalid, he says, how to come back to jiu-jitsu after 3 months layoff. Well, your cardio is going to be terrible, so just bear with it. Bear with it. If you're ever going to take a break like that, try to maintain some type of conditioning, walking, running, sprinting. Try to maintain some type of, if you can exercise, obviously, great. If you can keep stretching. Because sometimes you take 3 months off and then, like, you lose that flexibility or that mobility. So, I guess don't be too hard on yourself. You can also work your bad positions because you're not going to be passing guard and doing crazy heavy cardio stuff, right? So, maybe work on your defense. Work your side escapes, work your mount escapes, work your back escapes, and just be patient with yourself. Okay, don't be too hard on yourself. Don't try to rush to get back, guys. Yeah, Q&A. So if you got any questions, just type them out. I'm gonna try to get to them, and then if I see somebody cool I want to bring on, maybe I'll try to add them. You guys know I like to bring Sergi on here. My boy Sergi down in Savannah. If you guys are ever in Savannah, go check him out. Serge BJJ. Oh, hey, that's Will. Feel like there is more emphasis on wrestling for Nogi lately. Where does it belong? Takedowns and wrestling up. Mergali posts after training with Gordon seemed to frown on wrestling. Well, I mean, obviously Mergali is a gi guy, right? He's not going to like Nogi that much or wrestling that much. I mean, there's always been crossover, guys, because think about wrestling, especially in America, once you reach a certain age, like you're outside of high school age or college age, a lot of wrestlers end up getting back into jiu-jitsu. I know that's how it is, like in New Jersey and up north. A lot of wrestlers are training just to get, it's almost that same environment, that competitive, that hard-working environment. So I think it's only natural that you had that, a lot of no-gi guys using wrestling. It's a very, very effective. Also the rule set. So look at your rule sets like ADCC and some of these other tournaments where, hey, I got to do takedowns. I can't pull guard. And the flip side is the tournaments that don't have that, the requirement of doing takedowns. Hey, I'm just going to pull guard. So, I think it's also the evolution because you have some kids coming up. They're training jiu-jitsu and wrestling. So it's just natural that it's going to mix. And it's just natural that people are getting better at takedowns. People are getting better in jiu-jitsu in all facets, pretty much, like leg locks, takedowns, groundwork, finishing ability, control. So I think every facet of jiu-jitsu is going to keep growing. And then, someone like Mergali, they might be a little hard-headed now, but when they see those checks for those no-gi tournaments, you give about 3 to 6 months, see Mergali working some wrestling soon too. Especially if he goes to ADCC, he's going to have to do wrestling, right? Just Kit says, any plans for upcoming competition? I remember you having a super exciting match with Cody Steele. Oh yeah, that was a fun match. Nothing yet, man. Maybe gi. Maybe I'll do a gi tournament, pans. I really like doing pans ever since I was a teenager. I like going out there to California. Well, it's in Orlando, Florida now, but I really like doing that tournament. Maybe some other opens. No gi, nothing right now. I've been kind of lazy. It's cold outside, guys. I don't want to train no gi. It's too cold. Nimrod BJJ says, thanks for your content. Thank you, man. It's definitely been a fun process, and I can say that I can look back, Oh, I'm back, guys. connection was a little off. But hopefully, yeah, the content keeps improving, just like my jiu-jitsu. Tyler Martin, purple belt under Spencer, Mum, Gracie, Tampa, New York. Awesome, man. Purple belt's a fun belt. Yeah, guys, if you're just joining, we're doing live Q&A. So if you have any questions, go ahead and just type them in the chat. I'll try to get to them. Hey, Garcia Grip, what's up, man? Tyler Martin says, what do you think about the Jeff Monson call out of Gordon Ryan? Man, I actually just did a video about Jeff Monson. I need to post it on whatever social media platform it's stuck on. But I mean, Jeff Monson's a beast, bro. He's like a more technical, better shape version of Orlando Sanchez. He's the original Orlando Sanchez. I think it'd be kind of cool to see because, he's kind of stocky, so I don't think Gordon can grab his legs. And then as far as positioning, he's kind of a hard guy to like sweep and stuff. He had a really crazy match. This will be a great match to break down. It was him versus Gunnar Nelson, I think. That was a crazy match. That's a strong guy, man. Man, Vikings, specifically from like Iceland, those guys are strong. I don't know what they got going on. Must be the shark. The fermented shark down there or up there. Oh, hey, that's Will. LOL. At Mergali having second thoughts after seeing Nogi checks. Yeah, hey, he's gonna get those dollar signs in his eyes. Cha-ching, cha-ching. He's like, I love wrestling. I love Nogi. He's gonna retire that gi. As man, they're actually paying. They're paying a lot of money in Nogi now. Like who's number one, ADCC. I haven't seen that money, but I heard there's money out there. Somebody's getting some money. Hey, yo, guys, type your questions, live Q&A. Kyokushi, Bob JJ, Bo BJJ. I'm messing it up, man. Would you rather have 10 world titles by points or 4 titles all by submission? I mean, obviously all by submissions because you like highlight reel all day. But I mean, that's tough. These guys are all really good. So just to score a point or to get a advantage or sweep or something, man, it's tough. Think about like Lucas Lepre. Like that man has not lost by points or he hasn't been scored on in years. Like, you know how demoralizing that is. So sometimes it might be worse than getting like, like say you got outscored by 50 points. Like, that might be a little bit worse than getting submitted. So I don't know, man. Actually, I would take the 4 titles with, hey, I'll take any title. Give me a title. Give me that title. Yeah, guys, live Q&A. We're just chilling, hanging out. I'm going to hang on till about 23 or 11. I don't have anybody on here I don't want to invite, really, to go on here with me. But yeah, we're just chilling, man. Again, some instructionals coming out with Jujitsu X, so check that out, guys. I really enjoyed that one. I'll do a breakdown or something of it before it comes out or right after it comes out. But I actually enjoyed that one. I actually had fun. It was fun filming it. Jujitsu X is very high quality. Man, just great setup, great quality gear, great setup. I think you guys are gonna enjoy it. And also tomorrow, got another video. I need to. After I get done with this, I got to edit some more stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy the next video coming out. Should be kind of cool. A little bit different than probably what you guys have seen from me, but we got to keep pushing that envelope, man. You can't keep doing the same content out here. The same little boring jiu-jitsu instructional content that you guys are like, oh, I'm bored. Kokushi Bo BJJ. I think I said it right that time. What are your top 5 countries that have good jiu-jitsu? Obviously America, Brazil. That's the 2 biggest. I'm going to throw UK in there. You got some good people from UK, so that's 3. 4 might be Canada. Canada is up there too. You got a lot of good Canadian grapplers. And 5, I'm going to split between Japan, Korea, and Sweden. Sweden/Norway. I'm gonna split five. The five would get split up a little bit because you got a lot of good Japanese Brazilians out there. You got a lot of good Korea's growing in Jiu-Jitsu. Norway and Sweden right next to each other. A lot of killers from there. A lot of Vikings from there. And I mean, Europe has some other good places. You know, Poland. Poland's good. Portugal's got a few people. Spain, Italy. You know how it is. Yeah, guys. Q&A. If you got any questions, go ahead and throw them my way. I'll try to answer them. I'm not saying I can answer everything. I ain't got it like that. I don't know everything too, just to be honest. Yeah, just enjoy my Thursday. Hope you guys had good training. Hope you guys didn't get tapped out too many times. Hope you guys didn't get gassed out too many times. And hope you guys didn't get injured too. Staying safe out there. There's like a green screen on here. I might play around while you guys are. Hey, look at that green screen. Hey, green screen. I don't know what the green screen does on here. There we go. What's up, guys? Live Q&A. Just answering questions on here and chilling. Try to keep them Jiu-Jitsu related, guys. Kokushi, Bo, BJJ, should Jiu-Jitsu and European belong in the Olympics? Why or why not? I mean, it would be kind of cool to do the Olympics, be like, hey, I did the Olympics. Oh, I have an Olympic medal, blah, blah, blah. That would be awesome, but realistically, Jiu-Jitsu so unorganized, it's just probably never going to happen. Like, we don't have an organizing body that's truly like a non-profit. We have the IBJJF and some other, but that's for profit, right? The other ones might maybe. There's definitely nothing in Brazil. America is for profit, so I just don't see it happening. Maybe in the future somehow. Jiu-Jitsu is so close to MMA. Like, I don't see MMA. MMA might have a better shot at getting into the Olympics than Jiu-Jitsu. But I do see Jiu-Jitsu becoming more of a professional sport. So, it's just the way it's going. Jitskit says, "Do you dabble in lapel wizardry?" A little bit, just enough to understand it. So I will play, a little bit with the lapel. Especially in the gi, you could play around a little bit. I do make a point of learning how to pass and get out of those positions if I can, but it can be a nightmare. So yeah, I make sure I wear the right gi and I try to avoid those warm guard players if I can. Also, I don't rely on it too much because I like to train no-gi. I do sometimes like to train no-gi, so I don't want to become too grip dependent. Because there's no lapel and no-gi, guys. Can't grab nothing in no-gi. Acevedo, I think I messed that up. He says, got any good workouts for muscular endurance? Been working out before training to push myself to the limit of endurance. Endurance. Let's see, endurance. I mean, cardiovascular endurance. I mean, it depends on you. Honestly, whenever I'm in the best shape, my best endurance has been from doing like stand-up wrestling, like takedown training. I sound super congested right now. As far as workouts, you can do like the battle ropes, just anything where you can. I like doing like what is that called? I'm having a brain fart. Like a circuit training that works really well, so you have different exercises. Yeah, I mean, if you're doing endurance, I think you should limit your endurance like to be sport specific in that case. But some guys are going to do like aerodyne bikes, cycling, running, sprinting. I think it's up to you. Like, what do you like doing? Like, I prefer to keep it sport specific, so I actually will do like, wrestling takedown training, or even if like say you're free to do takedowns and stuff, you can still do drills different drills, conditioning drills, to get that endurance. Um, yeah, I would try to keep it as sport specific as possible. So if some people do like Bulgarian bags and stuff like that, kettlebells. It's up to you, man. Boom Shakalaka 24. Hey, that's a cool name. Mark of Acevedo says my forearms are always on fire in tournaments. You got to do more grip training. So I mean, that's not even cardiovascular. So that's like muscular endurance. So I would do like a lot of grip training stuff. Gi pull ups. There's barbell lifts you can do. There's wrist curls you can do. Deadlifts. Yeah, I will look into that more so than just pure physical conditioning. Hey James, what's up? Hey, we got Bart. What's going on, Bart? Vincent Hulk. He says, "Are you competing Fight to Win tomorrow?" Nope. Seth reached out to me, but we just couldn't get anybody. I Man, I didn't even know. I didn't even know about Fight to Win until like last week or something, like late last week. So it's kind of short notice. I think everybody in jiu-jitsu, a lot of the guys competing are at master's age, right? So it's like we need like heads up, man, a week or two or something. And I don't know what they're paying the guys either, so I can't be out here competing for free, man. Lone Star BJJ says, "What's the biggest difference in competition about to start competing for 2022 between blue to purple?" It's just a drop off of hobbyists. I mean, it's even gotten worse nowadays. But blue belt there's more hobbyists. Purple belt there's less hobbyists. Brown belt even less hobbyists. Black belt like all right, there's no hobbyists in black belt really. um, People are sharper. The technique's going to be sharper. Position's going to be sharper. They're going to know the rule set a lot better, so they might play the points more tighter. They're gonna play they're gonna know the rules, so they can play through the rules a lot better. They're gonna know like how to stall better. Blue belt, they're fighting. Purple belt, they're like, I think I need to actually win this. Let me figure out how to do this smartly. Longer time, so you're gonna have to like be better conditioning. Maybe less matches, but it's gonna be tougher matches. On the flip side, you probably gotten better from blue to purple. You gotten better too. So Vincent Hulk says they don't want the smoke. I don't know, man. Like there's a few people I wouldn't mind competing against, but man, I really want to get paid. I'm kind of tired of doing these tournaments for free or whatever. For I'm not saying Fight to Win. Fight to Win actually does pay the guys, so that's good. Um, but yeah, I don't know, man. I probably make more money just making content than competing nowadays. Yeah, guys, live Q&A. You guys got any questions? Just type them in the chat. Yeah, we're just chilling, man. Enjoying this Thursday night. I saw my boy James in here. James Wild, man. Yeah, guys, Q&A. Go ahead and type your questions for me. Boom Shakalaka says, I sprained my knee about 2 months ago. Man, I'm sorry to hear about that. And just started to feel a lot better, but I don't have quite full range yet. Should I get back to training or should I wait longer? I would have say you were in this situation. I would have you get a good knee brace, like a shock doctor or something. I don't know which ones I use. Like a good over $50 knee brace. So a good knee brace, and if you're really worried, I would just have you do drills first, and then say you like get the itch to train. I would have you do specific positions to like maybe do half guard on your good leg, and then something like that. I would keep it very, very, very chill, man. So just sometimes just putting your gi on or your no gi stuff on. That's all you need to do, really, just to kind of feel better. So I would have you take it slow. Don't rush that healing process, and don't roll with the crazy people, man. Stay away from them crazy people. Yeah, guys, Q&A. We're just chilling on here. About 30 more minutes, guys, and then I'm going to jump off. I got to edit some more stuff. I feel like I've been editing all day today. I've been editing left and right. Boom Shakalaka says, oh, I just read that one. Crazy person got you, man? Yeah. Crazy people get me too, man. I'm crazy guys, man. Man, I have to tell these crazy guys, hey, man, chill out, man. You know, sometimes you gotta avoid these crazy guys. Like, man, you too crazy for me, man. Because they know they crazy. Hurting everybody in the gym. Yeah, guys, Q&A. About 30 more minutes. Just type your questions out for me. And I'll try to answer them. And I'll try to post this. I like to post the lives back on my channel, my feed and stuff. So you guys, you know, if you have somebody that misses this, they can always watch it later. That's it, man. We're just chilling, man. I would play some music, but, you know, sometimes the audio doesn't work out with the music on here. And I might be going live on YouTube tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. YouTube's a little bit... I feel like IG Live is a lot more interactive than YouTube. Like YouTube Live, when I'm live streaming on YouTube, is kind of like... I feel like it's not as popping, but maybe that's just me. Yeah, I'm sounding a little congested out here. Jesus. Yeah, guys, Q&A. Go ahead and type your questions out for me, and I'll try my best to answer them. Sometimes Sergi jumps on here too. I don't think we're gonna get Sergi tonight. He's busy. Man, I answered a lot of questions. I kind of like doing these. Also, guys, be sure to check out my new instructional when it comes out on Jujitsu X. I don't have the timeline on that one, but I think it's going to be a good one. Should be pretty awesome one. Have fun filming with those guys, man. They got a great facility, great production quality, and some great instructionals on there too. You know, a lot of crab ride stuff, a lot of Matrix stuff. I saw they had a lot of Matrix stuff on there. So yeah, guys, Q&A. Go ahead and type your questions for me. It's pretty chill tonight. Harlem Vet 99 says, other than half guard, what guard should bigger guys try? Not very flexible guys. Yeah, my big guys, man. My big guys love the half guard, man. Depending on how, like, what kind of big guy you are, if you're like a stocky big guy or long leg big guy, I might suggest some closed guard. You know, that's a terror. You know, when I go with the big guy and they get me in closed guard and I can't posture out, man, that's rough, man. It's rough. You know, half guard. Also, you know, from half guard, you have different variations of half guard. So like coyote half guard, where you sit up into your opponent. Deep half guard. Look into those positions as well. 6129. You a big guy. Yeah, you know, throw a little bit of closed guard in there. You know, a little bit of deep half, a little bit of coyote guard, maybe some quarter guard. You know, that with that half butterfly hook. You know, yeah, man, mix it up a little bit. Yeah, sometimes you get a big guy that's stocky, you know, your Orlando Sanchez, your Jeff Monson, and then you get like a tall big guy, like a Victor Hugo. And for my guys out there, I consider if you're over 200 plus, over 200 pounds, you're a big guy. Yeah, over 200 pounds to me, you're a big guy. Over 6 foot, you're a big guy. You might be a small big guy, but you're still a big guy. You know, big guy. There's levels to the big guys. My favorite big guy now is Octavio Natali. You guys know him. He's big guy, but man, he's fast. You know, Jesus. Good luck dealing with that guy. Yeah, guys, Q&A. Go ahead and type your questions for me. I'll try to get to them if I can. And just chilling, man. Hope you guys had a good training today. If you trained, hopefully, you know, had some good rolls. I had a question for you guys. Would you guys like to see more video breakdowns? I recently did one with Isaac Doderline, and I just made one with Ted Day and Marcelo Garcia. So I want to see if you guys like those breakdowns or not. So just let me know in the chat, in the comment section there, if you guys like the breakdowns, or if you like to see some other type of content. Because I'm always trying to mix it up, man. I can't keep doing the same stuff all the time. But I do like the breakdowns. They're kind of cool. They're easy to do. I can just kind of put the camera on myself, find a good match, and then just kind of watch it. Enjoy it. But just let me know if you guys like that kind of stuff. Boom Shakalaka says, yes, I do. They help me study on this downtime. Yeah, awesome, man. It's good to hear. Um, if you guys are ever injured, you know, say you can't go to the gym, watch some competition footage. It's another way to study. And I consider watching jiu-jitsu, in person, live, or through the computer, another form of, training. Training your mind to watch the techniques, look for the details, the different setups, the different little nuances that, sometimes, say I'm doing it instructional, sometimes I might forget a detail, or I don't have time. I'm rushing through the move. My partner's got to go. Sometimes we don't have time to really delve deep into the techniques. So watching competition footage is great for you guys. Harlem, he said, what was the big name you mentioned? Ted Fernando Augusto, and then Marcelo Garcia. So I think they fought maybe 2 or 3 times, maybe 2 times. But yeah, if you guys like those breakdowns, because it's easy for me to do those breakdowns. I can do that pretty easily. But to do say I want to film an instructional technique, for YouTube or something, I gotta pack up all my gear. I gotta go to the gym. I gotta set up. Usually I use like another instructor, so we're gonna do it after class. The instructor taught class, so he's tired. I just finished rolling. I'm tired. And, we after we finish filming, we gotta clean the mats and go get some food. So it's almost like so much of a time hindrance to film those techniques. Um, but I feel like the breakdowns, like I can film that like quick. People like it, and it's pretty popular. The big guy, Octavio Natali. Um, Let me make sure I'm spelling his name right. Octavio Natali. Funny story about him. I made it. I made some videos about big guys, and then he started following me. So that's kind of cool. So I love the big guys, man. I gotta say, the big guys, my big guys, show me a lot of love, man. I love you, big guys. Thank you, guys, man. Yeah, big guys show me love, man. What's going on, guys? If you're just joining, we're doing a Q&A. I got about 20 more minutes on here, so you got any jiu-jitsu related questions, I'll try to answer as best I can. And that's it, man. I'm just chilling. I kind of like doing this kind of thing. It's kind of cool to hang out with you guys and just interact with you guys, because I feel like a lot of, especially in jiu-jitsu, like a lot of people, they just like show a technique and then they're like, hey, buy my DVD, man. But I feel like they don't really interact with their audience, really. They don't know. They don't really know, like, they don't speak to you guys. So, I pride myself in always kind of talking to white belts and, people that follow my channel, my content and stuff. It also keeps me honest, because I'm like, oh, I better be careful, watch what I say, because people actually, they know where I'm at in training and stuff, so I can't say nothing too crazy. Iron Monkey, he says, can you give me tips on managing African American in BJJ? I'm growing out my hair, growing your hair, and was thinking plaits or dreads, how to wash and keep them not so frizzy. Yeah. Hey, my hair is always frizzy. I just accept it. So I did freestyle dreads just so I could keep my hair locked in. If you're gonna do like a more what's the word I'm looking for? Like a more like designer If you want to do like a more like uh, what's the word? Not like designer or salon style. Like you want more of a salon style hair type. It's gonna be tough to have the dreads. If you're growing from natural to dreads, it's gonna be tough. Or plaits, or braids or anything. Um, I mean, if you do like braids, you can just. It's rough, man. It's rough. That's why you don't see a lot of natural long hair. It's tough. It's gonna get messed up. I used to wear like a fro. It was easier for me to have my fro than to have this hairstyle. Like I used to have like a pretty big fro. I don't think I have a picture of it anywhere, but it's just tough, man. As far as keeping it clean, I use like a lot of. Always try to wash my hair. Not always with shampoo. I don't always shampoo my hair, but I will make sure I rinse it pretty well with water, and then you can use conditioner. I like to use like the leave-in, like the dry conditioner, the leave-in conditioner, and make sure you apply your product, whatever product you use after you shower. Otherwise, it's tough, man. It's rough. I kind of want to grow my hair out because I always wanted to grow my hair out, and then just to show. Also, I wanted to show people that it was possible. Because people like you out there that want to grow their hair out, just wanted to show it's possible. It doesn't always look cool, but I make it work somehow. Yeah, guys, Q&A. If you got any questions, go ahead and type them out. Iron Monkey says, "Love your content." Thank you, man. Trying to make it work. He said box braids, maybe. Yeah, man. If you do box braids or something like that, just you're gonna have to get them redone. A few times a month. So just accept that. Get you a girl that can braid your hair. Zeus World. That's a nice one. He, he says, "What's your opinion on private lessons? Is it useful or a waste of time and money? Any tips?" So I look at it this way. Say, in jiu-jitsu, you have the ability to take lessons with the best guys in the world. You can study with Cobrinha. You can study with Marcelo. You can study with Gordon Ryan. And, for not that much money, realistically, you can spend time and pick the brain of like a world class person or a high level expert in a field that you're interested in. Um, so what I'm trying to say is, yeah, it's worth it because, like, say I want to train with the equivalent of a Rafa Mendez or Marcelo Garcia. That's impossible in other sports. Like I can't go and train with Michael Jordan or something or LeBron James, but you have that ability to do that in jiu-jitsu. And so I think just the ability to have that is worth it. And then as far as usefulness, and I mean, I don't understand how it could be a waste of your time if you're taking a private lesson with your instructor. I mean, you're just going to get more one-on-one time with your instructor. They're going to be able to break down, give you better feedback because they're focusing on you. They're going to be able to roll with you because some schools, bigger schools, the instructor can't roll with everybody. So I think it's worth it, man. I don't even see how that's a waste of time. Yeah, guys, Q&A. If you got a question, go ahead and type it out. Type it out for me. I'm a little congested now, but I got 15 more minutes. I can make it through 15 more minutes. Murdoch. That's a cool handle. Newer purple belt. Is it common in BJJ to feel like I hit a wall? It's a hard to feel like I'm getting better for some reason. I posted this on my story earlier. Let's see if I can post it again. Can you guys see that? So it's the Dunning-Kruger effect. And so in this case, they had blue belt. And so you're a newer purple belt. So you see where it says new blue belts going up the purple belt. You're still in that downslope. You're still in that downslope where you're still kind of not that good. And I mean that's every field. It's every field. Let's see if I can get this back. Let's see. We'll stop sharing. There we go. So that's every field. It's just actually let me bring that back up. That was kind of cool. That's every field. So it's just you're aware of your shortcomings. So that's like the burden of performance almost. Like the better you get, the more you're able to focus on the times where you weren't doing well or when you got beat or when you thought you should have done better. Um, and it's natural, you know. You got to grow into that belt. It's like the crabs when they got to leave their shell to go to another shell, you know, a bigger shell. They got to grow into that shell. That's where you're at, man. Um, I think everybody's too hard on themselves. You know, if you can, just focus on what you're doing well, you know, or take a step back and actually use this opportunity to start really studying jujitsu, really like, you know, breaking down your techniques, really develop good technique. Because I think, you know, blue belt, you can get away with more, you know, attributes. You can get away with using more speed and power and flexibility. But purple belt, you really need to start diving deep into your technical development. So let's see if I can come out of there. That's kind of cool. I didn't know I could share that. Ooh, that's cool. I just learned that I can share clips with you guys, huh? That's cool. Sola BJJ says strength and conditioning regiment. I don't know if you guys watch my stories. Go check out my stories. I've been training a lot with Jeff Cummings. He's got me doing a lot of sport specific conditioning, strength and conditioning workouts. So, for instance, yesterday we did some box, what was it, like single leg squats. We did some deadlifts. We did some pull ups, some weighted pull ups. So really cool workouts. Check out my stories to see that stuff. Hey Tony, Big Tony. Hey Tony from Philly. Murder Murdoch says, first time I felt it so far in my journey. Hey, listen, you're gonna feel that multiple times in your journey, you know. Black belt, you just get used to it. I kind of expect that to happen. At black belt, I'm like, well, I'm not doing too well. I guess I'm in a plateau or something. I better focus on some other stuff till I get out of this plateau. So yeah, get used to the frequency. It's gonna happen. It's gonna occur a lot more often than you think. Um, usually that's a chance. That's a sign to not stagnate. You know, you gotta innovate in your style, your game. Let's see, Iron Monkey. What's your favorite guard? I have the most success with collar sleeve, and I like to play a little spider, so I can flow between those. Yeah, that's nice, man. I'm a brown belt, still polishing my game. Advice on the cardio. Man. Hey, yo, just roll some more, man. Do some 10-minute rounds. Or do like positional sparring. So, you know, you don't have to do this during class. It could be like during open mat or something with a partner. Sorry, guys, I'm super congested. But just do like lots and lots of rounds of positional sparring from like your open guard, your spider guard, your collar sleeve guard, and man, just get to a point to where you're like physically exhausted and also mentally exhausted. I think that's going to be good. And you know, a lot of cardio, a lot of this jiu-jitsu stuff is about efficiency. So a lot of guys are like, man, my cardio is terrible. It's because it's like, bro, you've been squeezing and running and flying and jumping around the whole round. Bro, I'm usually chill. You know, I get to my good position. I might get to a collar sleeve, a spider lasso guard. Okay, I'm going to rest here. Okay, whew. Okay, I rested. Let's start attacking now. So I think a lot of you guys think you're going to be fighting, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes long. Heck no. You need to go fight it. You fight for a little bit. Okay, get to the stopping point. Fight some more. Get to another stopping point. Yeah, you guys out here just gassing out left and right. Solo BJJ says, also, bro, why the jacket? Turn on the heat. It's cold out here. I'm on my deck. It's cold. And if I turn on the heat, you know, I got a little outdoor heater. It affects the audio. So I'm doing this for you, man. I'm doing this for you guys out there. This good audio is for you guys. Because I know how important it is. I know my hair is jumping on the microphone, but I'll sacrifice my health for you guys so you can have this good audio. Murder Murdoch says thanks. Iron Monkey says the jacket is dope. He's hiding his gym gains. I wish I had some gym gains. I ain't got the acai, guys. Just normal. Hey, yo, Tony from Philly. Tony from Philly. Hey, yo, Tony says this is warm. He said it ain't cold out here. Tony ain't even got a hoodie on. He'd be walking out shirtless in this weather. And Citamon says, how many days in a week do you train to be as good? Bro, I used to train a lot, 2, 3 times a day. I mean, it's like deliberate practice. If you're getting a lot of deliberate practice, you can get good. So that's why I talk a lot about positional sparring. That's gonna help you guys get good a lot faster than just rolling randomly, not using no technique. Um, it's up to the person. So some people learn faster, so they're gonna improve faster. I think if you're training smart, you're studying, competition footage, you have a good coach, and you have good training partners, and you compete frequently, you're going to improve, okay? That's the secret. Iron Monkey says, I do a lot of positional sparring and guard retention on Sundays, so I am on the right track. Yeah, so positional sparring is good. I would also, really start to delve into those positions a little bit deeper, start studying those positions that give you trouble, positions that you're having trouble with, man, just use that to influence your positional sparring. So, and you can make this positional sparring really specific, to where you have collar sleeve, and you can only get umaplata, or you can only work far side collar sleeve. You can't work regular collar sleeve, stuff like that. So it's really fun to make it like a game. Um, I think about like guys like Mikey Musumeci, John Thomas. You guys cannot imagine how much time and thought and energy they put into thinking about their moves. Like it would hurt your head to think about to do what they're doing. Like, man, you will have a headache. These guys probably almost every day they're giving themselves a headache just from thinking so hard about jujitsu. So yeah, whatever you can do, man. I'm not saying you guys need to do that. Don't do that. It's not for everybody to do it like that. Arturo Reyes says, do you still have those guys you roll with that make you feel like you don't know any jujitsu? I mean, yeah, guys like Lucas Lepre, man. Sometimes, and also sometimes I'm not always going hard, so I might be kind of underestimating, blue belt or purple belt, and then, man, I'm like, uh-oh, they might put me in a bad position. Um, I mean, obviously it helps if you have those guys, but not everybody has access to high level people. But one thing you can do is put yourself in bad positions. That's something that I learned from Chris Moriarty, my good friend, and also Hodger Gracie. If you don't have access to high level, high skilled partners, training partners, you can still get good training with white belts and blue belts and purple belts and whatever you got, just by putting yourself in bad positions, working techniques you're not great at, working. For instance, you can work your guard on your other side because like most people play De La Hiva on their left leg, right? Okay, work your De La Hiva on your right leg, and you can't play De La Hiva on the left leg. So there's ways to adjust the training to help you improve. There's ways to where you can tire yourself out before training, so you get the training, you're like, oh, I can't, I'm not strong right now, I'm not explosive. I'm gonna have to use some technique now. And that's what I used to do when I lived in Sweden, because we didn't really have a lot of training partners. We didn't have like we had a lot of good guys, but we didn't have like a lot of black belts to train with. But I was able to win the ADCC trials training with white and blue and purple and brown belts. Predominantly. Um, but yeah, I still roll with people that make kind of whip my butt. A lot of times it's just they're better. They might have a better attribute. They might be stronger, faster, or something more flexible, or they have a better understanding of a position or a situation, or they just got better timing. When I go Lucas, it's like man, I should have done that. Oh, he did it before I could think about it. That's the fun thing about jiu-jitsu, man. Sleepy Ghost says, shave your head. Hey, how much you gonna pay me, James? Hey, yo, if you guys give me 50K, I shave my head right now. James James said some girl on OnlyFans just made that. 50K in one day, just not doing nothing. Sleepy Go, Aiden Hart says, why though? Hey, and Sleepy Go said aerodynamics. I don't even know aerodynamics. And Sita Mon says, thanks for the advice. What's going on, guys? James trying to shave my head. Hey, 50K, I'll shave my head for a good cause. Me. The cause is me. Aiden Hart. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Sleepy Go. Hair gives grip though and padding. I use my hair as a helmet. You know, when I'm shooting, I'm passing. I use my hair to kind of lighten the blow. Uh, I use it to help me defend. If someone gets on my back, I got my hair to kind of get in the way. It's a weapon too. Brenina Tree. I hope I said that right. She said, love the content. Thank you. I don't know if I said that right. Sleepy Go, I bet you people step on that Lish's hair. Nah, they don't. The only time my hair gets in the way is when I'm trying to crab ride and my hair gets stuck under me, under my head. Like my hair is stuck to my head and I can't move. But I think I got about 2 more years, James. Bukhani says, I run a jiu-jitsu club as a Brennan. Hey, you were Brennan? Marin. Iron Monkey, are you going to see you on a future fight to win? You won your last match there. Hey, don't leave it to the refs, man. Yeah. Well, that was a who's number one, but technically same thing, right? Well, who's number one used to be fight to win. Same production as fight to win. Now it's under Flow Grappling. So they're doing one in Atlanta, but I didn't really. It didn't work out for me. Bukhani, I run a jiu-jitsu club as a brown belt. Been running it for a year. I have guys asking about promotions. Oh, you switched your. Oh, I see. I see. Asking about promotions. A little scared to promote as a brown belt. Thoughts? Yeah, it can be kind of tough. You know, I was in that situation being a brown belt, running a school for a good bit. Back in the day, you could promote, up until the belt below yourself. Um, you know what? If you don't feel comfortable doing that, I would have, a higher belt, someone like Sergi or say someone else, you're friends with, you're associated with, to do your promotions for you or to give you the okay to promote someone. That way, you don't feel as weird. Promotions. I hate promotions, guys. I hate talking about promotions. I hate dealing with promotions. So that's also a reason I don't like teaching as much. It kind of sucks. Probably the worst part of my jiu-jitsu, just doing jiu-jitsu, is having to deal with promotions. Say J333 still competing? Yes. Well, the last tournament I did was Pans last year. I hope to compete this year too. We'll see. It costs money to compete, man. You guys think competitors out here some of the tournaments they pay you for, but usually you got to pay for that. You got to get yourself down there. You got to get your flight. You got to get your food. You got to get yourself down there. And I've been doing that since, white belt. White belt to black belt, just paying for everything. Bakani says, thanks. Promotions make me uncomfortable as well. Yeah, I hate when students ask me about them. I hate when people complain about them. I hate when parents ask about when their kid's gonna get a belt. And little Tommy hasn't been training. Little Tommy just started last week. No, little Tommy's not gonna get his stripe. I'm more old school guys. Like, man, you gotta earn your belts. Competing and training hard and just focus on training, man. I feel like people think about the belts way too much, man. It's just a little piece of fabric, and it looks cool. It's awesome to get that belt. But if you suck at the next belt, like if you know you're not ready for that next belt, it's no point in getting that next belt. It's just better to wait, or heck, not get promoted. If you just You're not at a blue belt level. Like, it doesn't matter how long you train for. Like, you don't deserve that blue belt. Say Jay, your favorite current gi player. I like a lot of people, man. Um, right now I'll probably say Isaac Dordeline because man, he taking some feet off. He taking your foot off. I kind of like that aggressive, passing, aggressive guard. I think he's a good person for people to watch. He's exciting. I mean, there's a lot of good guys, man. Everybody's good. Yeah, guys, Q&A. Oh, uh-oh. I'm going to do for 4 more minutes. I ran over time. I'm going to hang on for 4 more minutes, guys. You got any more questions? You got any more questions? I'll try to hit them. Yeah, man, I just ran through this. I forgot I forgot about the time. Yeah, guys, Q&A. I'm gonna hang on for about 4 more minutes, and I'm gonna jump off. I gotta edit some more stuff. uh, Life of a Jiu-Jitsu guy. You film stuff and edit stuff, post it, do it again. But I enjoy the process, man. It's fun. Again, guys, I got a new course coming out with Jiu-Jitsu X. Be sure to check it out. It's gonna be, I think it's gonna be good. I enjoyed it, man. I had a great time filming it. So usually when that happens, it's usually gonna be great, in my opinion. Um, that's coming out tomorrow. Got another video on YouTube coming out. Should be pretty baller. I'm excited, man. If you guys think you saw some cool stuff from me now, you're gonna see some cool stuff moving forward. Iron Monkey says Jansen Gomez, Elder Cruz, or Kill. Yeah, Jansen man, that he's a beast, man. Them young guns, man. Them young guns on some other stuff. I don't know what they eating out there, man. They strong, fast, technical, got good instincts. God dang. Tom, he says, love the content. Thank you, man. Trying to push it. I'm just a little upset you guys like the little videos. I could do like a pretty good, like thought out, like, technical video, or I could post about like some crazy judo throw. Those are doing better, so I gotta take the hint on that. So that's what you guys want to see. I'm not gonna fight it. I'll give you guys what you want. About 2 more minutes, guys. I'm gonna jump off, but I hope you guys enjoyed this live. I'll probably try and do next week. I don't know what next week is, but I like this time slot. It's after training for most people on the East Coast, West Coast. I think you guys just finished training. You guys are still in your wet geese. Blue Shakalaka says judo throws. Hey, Dave. Hey, Dave, you want to join on this live real fast? Let me know, man. Let me know if you want to join on the live real fast, Uncle Dave. Hey, if Uncle Dave jumps on here, I'll stay on for a little bit longer. Uncle Dave, you want to jump on here? Hey, thanks. Rich Hates Jiu-Jitsu, thanks, man. Uncle Dave, you want to jump on the live, man? Let me know. Guys, if I can get Uncle Dave on here, I'll stay on for about 5 more minutes. Come on, Uncle Dave. Just 5 seconds. A little bit. Come on, Uncle Dave. Come on, guys. If you want to see Uncle Dave on the live, type a 1 in the chat room. If you want to see Uncle Dave on here. Hey, yo, guys, if you want to see Uncle Dave on here, type a 1, okay? Type a 1 in the chat. We'll just do like 2 minutes, Uncle Dave. We'll just do like 2 minutes on here. Hey, Uncle Dave, got a 1? Uncle Dave got a 1 on there. Uncle Dave. Hey, yo, come on, Uncle Dave. They want you. The people want you, man. Come on, Uncle Dave. Yeah, guys, Dave, he's my guy up in New Jersey, man. We love him, man. My New Jersey family, man. Uncle Dave, the people want you, man. Let's see if it worked, guys. I think you guys can hear me, right? Hey, Uncle
Oh,
Dave, what's up?
by request.
What's up, man? Yeah, the people wanted you, Uncle
I
Dave.
know.
That peer pressure.
Uh,
Hey, Fat Ninja, what's
yeah,
going on, Fat Ninja? You know Fat Ninja? The
I
kid,
don't know.
the
I
really
don't
good
know anyone
Japanese
here.
kid. The really good Japanese kid. He beat Tommy Langaker recently.
No, sorry.
Ah, man,
But
he's
you a
really good.
beast. But you a beast for beating Tommy.
Hey, yo, what you
Oh,
up to,
but
Uncle Dave?
dude, just got done eating, training with the guys at the gym. Well, I wasn't training. I was more like coaching.
Mm,
I was watching Jared just eat Diego alive for like 15 minutes at the end.
he probably deserved it.
uh,
My girl Sarah says, "Hey, Alec, where are you? I'm at home on my deck. That's why I got my coat on." Jeff,
oh, yo, what's going on, Jeffrey?
hey Jeff. I like to have Jeff on here, but man, I'd be ready. They'd be ready to kick me off of Instagram when Jeff come on here.
We're waiting for him to come back to New Jersey, man.
Yeah, Jeff, go to New Jersey, man. Uncle Dave, there was a good question here. Maybe you have some good insight. So the guy is a brown belt, and he was kind of uncomfortable about promoting. Can you give us some insight on that? Like, he was uncomfortable about promoting his students as a brown belt.
It depends. It really depends on the situation. Are you close with your black belt? You could have him do it,
Mm.
or come by. Or honestly, if you're solo, I don't see why not. You know, it's your student. Uh, I mean, what are you worried about? Backlash from IBJJF? I don't know. Like, do you think it's not credible? So, if you think I mean, what is he promoting him to? Like a white to blue?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, that's nothing. It's all right. They don't track that. They don't care. They just want your money.
Yeah. All right,
uh,
Uncle Dave, I won't keep you on. I know you're busy, man. I know you're busy.
yeah, no, I mean, I could go for some more questions. I see
Okay.
all these guys are joining now, you know.
Yeah. You see that last one?
I got one. Yeah, I don't, I mean, he's putting the time with you. It's a two-way street, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you could always figure that stuff out later if he's trying to make it legit. I know everyone's trying to be like, you know, certified through whatever website.
Mm-hmm.
If he's your student, I don't see why not. Unless you want to hold him back for whatever reason to win the world championship at white belt.
I think
But
that's what
yeah,
happened with
man, he's
Jeff.
what?
That's what happened to Jeff.
Yeah. But honestly, I think you should do it. I mean, if there's no other black belt around, or if you're not, if you had a falling out with,
Mm.
your professor, like it is what it is. You always could, have Alex sign off, become your
Hey,
professor. So he's almost due for 3 degrees or 4 degrees.
something too. Something. I
He,
don't
he's
know.
been a black belt for a while.
I was on that brown belt hiatus. That brown belt hiatus where you're just kind of in limbo.
Yeah, man. I wouldn't worry too much. I think it really matters for guys who like, I don't know, who try to stay legit and really care about lineage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the worst with that. Uh, I come from like a wrestling background, so you're good, you're good.
And he from Jersey. Your wrestling background in Jersey, from Jersey.
Yeah, so you just you know, I don't think it shouldn't be a problem. I
We
mean,
get
he is your lineage. If you're not going to stop, I don't think brown belt's your end of the road for you. Eventually, you'll be a black belt too, so you could always figure it out at the end.
Here's another question. This is from me since we got Sarah in there. How do we get more girls in jiu-jitsu? I think this will be a deeper topic in the future, but just to kind of touch on it.
Oh God, easy. Just find the lady who has a black belt.
Sarah, that's you.
That is the best way to get girls in. Honestly, girls attract girls. It's in my school, People tell me to promote this self-defense for women. It's not what I do. It's not what I grew up doing. So, I mean, we have some ladies come in and out, and
Mm.
you know, um, I have a handful of ladies. But honestly, if you're really trying to promote women's jujitsu, support women's jujitsu, I think you just need a female role there.
Mm.
Uh,
I
it
think
it
so.
it just you know, just like us, right? What's the biggest thing? Oh, I want to train with this world champion. Ooh, I want to train with Lucas. Ooh, I want to train with, if they see a girl who's a black belt, say, oh shit, I want to train with her. Look at her. She's holding her own against these guys, or she won this tournament, or she's,
I feel like the
yeah.
people in jiu-jitsu are creepy though. They're like, oh, that girl's hot. Like that's they're not even.
Yeah. That's another topic.
Yeah, let's not hit on them.
You just got to nip those guys in the butt. You know what I mean? Like, hey guys, we're here to train, not to swipe left and right for whoever walks in the gym.
Let's do one more, guys. Do you see the one by Ryan Brinkman? This is one of John's guys. He says,
Okay.
"What about being a black belt and I have a four-stripe brown that started with me, but I have never promoted anyone to black belt, and I feel odd promoting someone that I have never given anything to before." Did that make any sense to you?
Um, Again, honestly, I think it's another situation. If when are you allowed to give black belts for IBJJF? 2 degrees, three
It's supposed to
degrees,
be.
then you got to be registered.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Again, it's all about legitimacy. Like at the end of the day, like if that person really cares about lineage, don't do it. uh, if you kind of realize like, hey, he deserves his black belt, and he really doesn't care, by all means, go ahead and do it. You got to realize there's schools out there who don't go by the IBJJF ranking. It's I mean system, belt system. I want to say
Mm-hmm.
ranking, but that doesn't. There's killers out there just because they're not. I guess how do you say IBJJF certified black
Mm-hmm.
belt doesn't mean you know what I mean. So
And
that's really what you guys really want at the end of the day. Like some guys want to be Marcelo number 54. Who knows? I don't know.
and it's kind of expensive to do like the registration and stuff too. So like a lot of people are like I have no interest in doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any interest right now, but it seems like maybe when I get older, my mindset would change, and maybe because I do have guys who want to compete, and I do have guys like, no, I'd rather just be under you. I want to make it legit, but that
He's
time will come.
he says he's third degree. He just doesn't want to promote someone that didn't start with him.
Uh,
I mean, I would make an exception if if he's a good guy. I mean, good as in like good on the mat, but also like
yeah, I think let's say for my black belts, I know they're not going anywhere anytime soon.
hmm
So I guess whatever relationship and rapport you have with your student, and if he's well deserving, I mean, I'm not saying hand out black belts, but if he's going to be a huge part of the school
mm,
and helping out the school, and you see him there in the long haul, I don't see an issue. But like you said, your concern is you've never been in this situation with an upper belt. I just recently uh, had a brown belt that he never got a belt from me. He's been with me for 5, 6 years, and it went through my head like, oh, should I promote him in black? I don't know what he's gonna do. Let him get good. I don't know. It's my my I guess culture is a little different. I kind of come from that Alex old school of thought. It's like not everyone makes it.
oh, listen.
So
Oh.
But yeah, there's so many variables involved. I mean, if I was in your shoes and if I knew he was gonna be there, help out, grind out
Hmm.
with the students, and create someone or create students who are gonna be better than you in 10 years' time, why not?
Hmm.
Right? And I just said this not too long ago. I'm like, man, like the skill set shouldn't end with you just because you're a black belt.
Hmm.
You did something wrong in your teaching if you're the best guy 25 years down the road. Like,
Still beating everybody.
yeah, dude,
Hmm.
you should be producing guys who are legitimately better than you, purple belt, brown belt, whatever. So if he's gonna be that guy to help you down the road, you know, what's that quote that says like the student becomes the teacher, teacher becomes the student? That's the whole point of being an instructor, right?
Heck, I love not having to worry about teaching in the class, helping white belts. I just go. I'm a student too, man. I
See
love
that
it.
guy? Alec is selfish. No, I'm just joking. He's
When,
living his best life.
when I'm in Jeff's class, somebody's like, "Hey, I need some help." I'd be like, "Man, where's Jeff at? Where's Jeff? Hey, yo, they pay that guy right there. Get him."
They want those celebrity tips, man. That's why.
We gotta
Uh,
send
You
we
know.
gotta send Jeff up to you, man.
Yes, please. I need another celebrity jiu-jitsu guy.
Jeff halfway married, so that
Yeah,
boy
he could bring.
that boy in love.
Yeah, he could bring the lady. It'll be like a mini vacation for him.
Yeah. Hey, Jersey Shore, man. Jersey Shore. You gonna see some
Sure.
videos from the shore, guys.
Any other good questions we have?
Nah, I
I
think that's
probably
it, man.
rambled. Didn't even answer his question. Who knows?
He said yeah.
Uh,
I think there was one more. Uh, hey, Evan's in there. What's up, Evan? All the Jersey people in there. What's up, Jersey?
yeah.
Got Stay Strong, BJJ. I think that's
Oh
good,
yeah.
cause Uncle Dave. That's good, man. We good.
Yeah.
We
So
good.
I
We
came
good.
so late. We just finished eating, finished
Oh,
training.
I was
So
worried. Bro, I'd be on here
yeah.
just talking shit half the time.
Yeah.
I love it.
So we got to get you back. We got some good training going on, man. So
It was rough, man. That Thanksgiving roll, that
yeah.
Thanksgiving roll was rough.
Especially after all the holiday food.
Yep. I think that's good, Uncle Dave. I'll let you go.
Yeah, man. I'll get in. Ooh, whoa. Oh, I just saw a crazy question here.
Let's leave for another. Hey,
That's
I'm
another
tapping
day.
out.
That's another day. Another
I'm tapping
topic.
out, guys. I'm tapping out. I'm tapping out
That's
on this
another
one.
day, man.
All right,
But yeah,
man.
I do. I have some insight on that too. So, but yeah. All right, boys.
All right,
Thanks for
man.
having me,
Thank you.
Alec.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll
Take
get
care,
on
man.
another time.
Stay
Later.
warm. That's it, guys. I'm tired. Sarah, good to see you, girl. Gotta meet up. I need to do. So I got a cool video coming out tomorrow, but I need to get Chris and Sarah on a podcast one day, one of these days. I've been trying to get to a level where I could have you guys on, and it looks professional. So I'm almost getting there, guys. Almost. It just takes a little bit of money, takes a lot of money and just time investment to get to that point. Jeff, I'm gonna answer these questions real fast. Jeff Cummings says, "What do you do with people that ask for belts?" I'm like, "Hey, man, oh no, man, go back, man." Now, me and Dave and Jeff, we old school, man. Like, don't ask about belts. I know it's rough, if you're working for somebody though. Evan says, "Good thing Yuri is not here to ask stupid." God dang, Yuri, bro, Yuri, Yuri. Yeah, you guys like to talk about the acai. That'll be another episode, guys. I'll do it on somebody else's platform that don't care about their platform. Podcast, YouTube. All right, guys, I'm done. Take it easy. Next week we'll try. I'll let you guys know if I do another live stream next week, but it'll probably be Thursday at 10 p.m. So yeah, that's it, man. Take care, guys. Boom, boom, boom.